Coco, and it also really worked for the composition. I think IMay, though, is really lining themselves up a really strong comps. Even gets Ari for Athena, which I have not seen. Of course, solo queue is one thing, but competitively, definitely not. So I want to see if he keeps up. He got a counter matchup for himself, but it's...
Swift has found Amazing J. You mentioned whether or not he goes top.
Oh!
What a read! Swift! What a shot!
Swift, my man!
Jace is forward, and they have to reset, though.
Oh, this is
That's another turret hit, and Ben4 comes in.
Oh.
Flash Bola as he starts building up some rage. Amazing J has got to be careful looking for the cooldown as that's a stun. He's got enough. They turn on to Swift, and level 6 from Amazing J. Hextech ultimatum locks Swift down. He follows up, and Amazing J gets revenge.
And that's the one thing you don't want happening. That's Camille getting a kill.
Athena managed to kill Coco in the
put in a lot of pressure. Here we go.
Yeah, that's the Hextech ultimatum. They've only got a few more seconds to try to burn through, but Rengar does so much. Sky goes down.
Yeah, not much you can do about that. They do a lot of damage, and Amazing J is going to be able to lock you down for a
Oh, no, he doesn't make it.
No.
Amazing J is there, but luckily he's got that blast cone to get him over, but Amazing J is being burned down. Hextech ultimatum stalls it, but he drops to Amazing J. Ben4 follows. He gets some damage and goes down to Sky.
What an absolute disaster on the side of IMay. That was a beautiful look.
Certain what he's looking for, but even take a look at Coco on the map. He's playing so far back. You can see Sky is falling back as well.
TP.
And Newbee are using this window to pressure bottom. That's
it gets canceled.
And it is in fact canceled. Road overextends. He's forced to ult himself, but with no turret to fall back to. Xin Zhao is all alone. Here's Athena racing forward. Does he have enough damage? He gets one as Road kites it out, trying to make it to the blast cone. Ben4's there in time and separates them, but still Swift follows over the wall, and they end up trading 2 for 2.
So that was very crucial from Sky to be able to cancel that TP because it was a trade. The tower, I believe it did go down.
Yeah.
Give it out. That means the top laners are really just kind of holding out. Oh, that's nice. Renekton is looking towards this.
Arrow catches Sniff before he can get up as Athena changes targets onto Coco. Swift comes back down and is taking a lot of damage. Sky joins the fight and gets into the back line. LWX drops Road as the fight disengages.
So that's just a 1-0 big win for Newbee.
He's going to eat a bowl up. Whoa, Ben4.
All right, Ben4, watch yourself.
Actually managing to catch LWX. There's the arrow to follow up, and they catch that Varus. He goes down. They're turning on to Swift now. He drops as well, and Amazing J leads the charge with Ben4. That was unexpected.
Woo, all right, no one expects that except for IMay. You have to expect that when you're going up against IMay. That was an incredible flank coming from Amazing J. They did not see it coming.
Secured by IMay.
That's how fast a game could turn if you're going up against IMay. They fall behind early consistently. It doesn't work out for them, and then suddenly they can turn on a dime with a great fight. And so
Swift can follow. He heals up just a touch, but he's almost got the cooldown. His hook shot gets him over the wall. Red buff burning away is not enough to drop Amazing J. He's still making for it, but he slows himself down. Flash Cocoon, Swift autos, and secures it with some neurotoxin.
Oh, all right, so that was getting a little sticky. Renekton definitely went into...
Expect 1, 2, and 4. He's 3.5 items, and taking stock, it looks like, as you said, Coco is the big damage source for Newbee as an arrow catches Swift. He face checks into a brush and gets CC locked into oblivion. Ben4 follows up onto LWX but finds himself a crocodile to answer. And IMay set up inside of the... He's got a Hextech ultimatum. His target is Coco, locked down in the middle. He's going to heal from redemption. But first, they've got to get past the crocodile. Both of the tanks are separating, and Coco solo kills with some help from Road, who flashes to keep him safe. They follow up onto LWX, and now Moore is left running for his life. But you can't escape the bladed lady, the gray lady, excuse me, as Amazing J. He's about to have his hook shot once again. There he goes. Arrow misses. Amazing J doesn't need that help.
Knowing the hitbox on that Ashe ulti, it would have hit. I'm just going to put it out there. People will be like, no, it wouldn't have. But you know what? I don't trust that anymore.
But immediately, IMay follow up on the success of that fight and turn towards the Baron. There's no tank here just yet, so they've got to be a little careful.
Yeah, they're just getting ready for it. So that was a big win for IMay. And overall, Camille was just so strong. You saw the tank fight versus tank fight. Camille was much more effective because, A, you're going to do a lot. So if you have an issue.
Cocoon finds Athena, but there's no follow-up. There's no chains of corruption. There's no whimsy or anything. He's chunked down to half, but that Ahri's just going to heal up, and nobody's answering Amazing J. He solos the top inhibitor turret. Sky is recalling in base right now.
Do they think they can kill her?
That's a cocoon, and they have to pull themselves together. They have to make a decision before IMay makes it for them.
I'm sorry, I don't even think they have a decision available to them. This is really hard. They pull too many people to Camille because Camille is too tanky, does way too much damage. They cannot stop her unless if they pull at the very least 3 people. And if they do that, they lose this tower. IMay is playing this as well as they can because they recognize
Going to force the fight. He tries to teleport in from behind as Athena's there, but Ben4 dives onto LWX. Sky is coming in from behind, but he's already lost the turret. He's found Ben4, but decides to go for Athena instead, looking for the target, but he just can't find it. And IMay, much faster to the punch, are able to drop Swift and Coco before Sky can even get one. Amazing J follows up. Hextech ultimatum keeps LWX locked down and under his own Nexus turrets. He falls to his grave.
Yeah, you're not going to be looking towards your Nexus turrets as any sign of safety because of the amount of shields of Amazing J. This is game over. This is the first game to IMay, and it's looking pretty hard to be able to take him down.
Yeah, the Nexus turrets crumble under the weight 38 minutes in. IMay take game number 1 against Newbee.
And what a game that was. Just take a look at these men. Fairly happy about it, and you kind of have to be. Amazing J didn't buckle to that pressure. The pressure kept coming, and he stayed calm.
Foot, but he still ends up going for the assassin. Echo swapped over at the last second for Athena in the mid lane. He had excellent lane control in game number 1. This time
it's very easy to do, especially since they have the Nautilus who can just help that all out with his hook as well. So, I mean, this is very easy. Pick composition.
Invade might spot out this Rengar. He's found him. Good flash to dodge the knockback, but that is blue buff picked up. First blood, Swift.
He met him down the street and he said, get out of here. He even used the flash as well. So Ben4, very unhappy. Ben4 has had a lot of that. See that? Echo, gotta watch out. Oh, here we go.
Athena tosses out that.
I couldn't get it.
Oh, flashes over the wall.
He's
Swift
still going
falls.
for it.
He's still got red buff, and Swift is on a tear this game.
This man has no cool. And
oh no. You should have seen that coming, Ben4. Why are you there? Your top lane's pushed in. Teleport onto mid. He's pinned against the wall. Swift is continuing to fall. Flash, hook. Swift is 3 kills in just as many minutes.
He tried to top his own toward the red side.
Yeah, red buff is spawning. Yo, that's a good hook. Deadly Flourish snares him down, but Flash engage onto Jin Zhao, and they burst it. That stand united. Jin Zhao has got his flash, but little good it's going to do him. It's a 1-for-1 trade as both of the 80 carries drop. Amazing J finds Swift in the jungle and says, I'm out of here.
That's the best early game I've seen from Newbee. Sure, LWX dies in
Get back into this.
Just take a look at this in about 20 seconds.
Oh, the hook onto more. Ben4's over the wall. They follow up, but there's Swift walking through a turret. They're going to turn it around and try to get revenge, and he does.
Okay. All right.
I asked a question, and I got an answer.
I mean, my answer was going to be, Graves, I envision.
Whoa!
Oh, wait a second.
He barely heals up, but Flash gets him right back in. Jin Zhao lands the flourish and crits him in the face.
Okay, so there we go. That would have been incredible for Newbee. They had the vision. They had a great dream last night, and it was...
Swift doesn't look like he's on any sort of timer to fall behind as he invades. Moore is waiting in the brush to support him as he steals away the Raptor camp.
Oh, they're pinging for
Ben4
this
is
one.
there, and Road chases forward, and they turn onto the support, trying to burst him down. Stand United is not enough as True Shot Barrage executes from long range. Sky teleports a good reset, gets Athena behind them, but he's going to eat some crowd control and drop. The bullet fires and misses. This curtain call only catches 1 out of the 4. As Swift finds Road and forces Flash, but Swift is not done with you just yet, sir. When the president calls you into his office, you better show up.
Oh, they're going to go for Jin Zhao as well.
Yeah,
he
continues
alone.
trading down. He's got collateral damage. President Swift decides, you know what, I'll just let him send a message this time.
He's holding on to his collateral damage, so he could have used it for the Thresh pick. As I said, that Coco, get out of there.
Oh, Proto Belt, they're turning onto Coco. He's got no summoner spells, and he manages to shield himself up. Ben4 misses, but follows up. Flash gets him out in time.
Oh, just a second later, and that would have been another tower shot.
Road, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. That's a dead Thresh.
Collateral damage?
Yeah, he's going down.
No, he's actually just going to kill him.
Oh, more.
That's fair.
Whoops.
That's a party. They brought a lot of people towards that. So Swift, he's actually holding on to it.
But Moore is there with the Void Shift. He's going to hit 1 bullet, and the 4th will also find him and pull Moore right back in as Road looks to get revenge. Amazing J teleports and Ignite is going to follow up. Amazing J cancels and continues to hold on top.
Oh, there we go. I mean, that was just because right now Grizz, he's probably gonna be looking towards bot lane. Bot lane is really easy to take. Oh
there
no!
goes the curtain call. Ben4 is there, and he leaps over and follows up. So they're able to execute LWX.
Yeah, you know, the moment Rengar ulti comes through, you definitely don't want to waste your...
Mola gets a taunt onto Coco, but there's no follow-up as they're looking for Sky, the tank, trying to burn through his health. He flashes back out, but Amazing J is tanking a lot in the front. Hook pulls him in. They finally drop Swift. Could this be what they're looking for? Athena falls down, and another hook pulls Sky in, but still, that's the tank. They don't have enough. Ben4 leaps out and catches LWX. But the damage distribution is just too even. They only get 1 for 1.
Yeah, that was really tough on the side of Newbee because, as you mentioned, it's so hard to kill anybody on IMay. The Shen ulti came through, and then you just recognize that, you know what, Athena, sure, you're able to almost kill him. And then he uses ulti for his HP, and with that, the fight's not done yet.
Yeah, Sky is going to top himself back off as he recalls, and Ben4 runs to safety.
Nobody.
The hook completely misses, and Road, what are you doing? Go back there. Why are you there?
Heck?
What?
All right, he's inting. Oh
no, Amazing J was there. It was an elaborate ruse all along. Ben4 leaps out and tries to kill LWX, but dies in return. They try to turn onto Sky, but Jin Zhao trying to penetrate through that armor. He doesn't quite have enough lethality yet.
But they should be looking to play towards how much pressure they have towards Baron. They shouldn't be giving up any vision here, but they're getting cut out.
Yeah, they're going to try to kill Swift. They catch him with the hook. A lot of CC, but Steric's Gage keeps him topped off. It takes 4 members and a curtain call to finally kill Swift.
And we've seen this in the last...
On the turret, Sky has got his depth charge. He's going to use it. Amazing J gets into the back. They've caught LWX. Another grasp onto Athena isn't going to stop him too much. It's Amazing J, Athena will pop his Chrono Break to reset. He's trying to back out, but dies to LWX, who gets revenge. And Amazing J did die. Sky has got his hook and his flash.
There we go.
Catches Jin Zhao with the hitbox. He's got a lantern.
Yeah, usually you go for the thresh on that one.
Yeah, makes his way out.
But that was a big win for Newbee overall, because IMay they thought they could go for that dive. Technically, they could have happened because they locked down LWX. But that being said, they're starting up on the Baron.
Yeah, they're burning through it real quick. Ben4 has got his smite, but it's going to be a heroic leap over the wall. And Road, this very well could be a one-way trip as Swift shows up over the wall and Road dies. So now Newbee are much more enabled, and they zone Ben4 completely away. No chance he's getting close to that Baron.
So that is definitely a free Baron. Jin Zhao has to watch out.
This is teleport now from Amazing J, and meanwhile Swift has been out of the pit, so it's been not a lot of damage. He fires, but it's not enough. Amazing J gets in, but it is too late. Baron is secured, and Amazing J flashes out.
Yeah, that is very ambitious for Amazing J, but
long for this world. Finally, Athena shows up, but it is too little, too late.
10 seconds on True Shot Barrage, if you're not counting the fact that he's hitting every Q on these minions. So it's already out pretty much. That just means that any pressure is definitely going to have to be conceded. I may have to walk away. There's too much range advantage on Newbee's side. Swift is going to walk in quite freely. LWX can just poke from his side.
1-4 setup. Amazing J's in this brush, and LWX. He might get a little bit too close here. Shadow Dash is ready. He catches him. They follow up with the Deadly Flourish, and that is an immediate kill onto the AD carry. Swift now a bit isolated from his team. The teleport isn't going to do too much. As Steric's Gage gets procced, Athena resets the fight. Ben4 and Amazing J in the front are taking so much damage. They're trying to keep themselves alive, but it's not enough. Moore was able to stall out the rest of IMay as the hook goes wide. Ben4 is turned upon, and Newbee are putting in work. Swift chases Road down through the turret, sidesteps all the damage from Athena, and looks to kill him as it's a triple kill for Swift. Ben4 is able to get one in revenge for Jin Zhao, but he is not long for this world as he dies to Coco, and it ends up being 2 for an ace.
And the 2-man lineup, and I'm sorry that I'm going to leave you out on this one, Coco. I mean, I value his shields throughout the entire fight, but Sky was a Colossus, and Swift was just bursting people down. He was doing so much damage, and this could just very well be. I'm looking at the death timers, 20 seconds on here. They have damage, they have the ability to tank, but they technically don't have a wave. The wave is coming into the bot side of the map.
There they go.
So they're just going to play it.
The mid inhibitor turret is taking a lot of damage here as Newbee resume the push, relentlessly pushing IMay back. They're not going to take the chance
the burping
to let the late game team fight. of IMay. Road even getting a lot of damage here. He tries to hook desperately as Amazing J goes in. Ben 4 flanks. Again, they're looking for LWX, but that's not the damage. But it's Swift. Athena follows in from behind and is immediately bursted down. He's Zanya's and will try to reset, but he resets right on top of his same position. He goes down and Amazing J runs for the hills as Newbee drop the Nexus turrets and take game number 2 against IMay.
10-3-5 Graves, and you look towards the Ezreal 8-4-5. Of course, it's going to be easy to get that, especially since you're on an Ezreal that's skilled just right. And so they had a fantastic game for themselves there. A nice turnaround. You can get past it.
Whoa! Athena! All right, I like it. Katarina is the final pick. He had Orianna Hub.
Katarina works incredibly well. You don't even have that much CC on the side of Newbee to be able to deal with her. Once he does come in, it's going to be all on charm. But if you're looking at...
Jukes it around, but Coco reads it with a Spirit Rush. Ben 4 actually walking in forces him back.
And suddenly Coco has no mana. So this is something where they have to all in or just look to back. Oh!
Ben 4 tries to read the charm, but all it takes is a Spirit Rush. Swift follows up and bursts it down. First blood on to Swift. Two of these minions still down nearly 20 CS as Swift heads top. Amazing J is going to walk right into him. Surprise! Whoa! Flashes in front of the hook. He's on top of an equalizer. Swift, I have never seen a read like that. What?
I mean, the last time I saw that big of a read coming out of Swift.
X through the 90 caliber net, but Jin Zhao is too far back. There's no follow-up. But here comes Athena. He's sped up by Road and decides to leap forward. Gets one. Follows it up through the exhausted Thunderlords, goes down. Coco pursues, but that's Sky under the turret, and Athena is way too deep. Flashes and chases, gets the reset, and hops right on out. 2 kills for Athena. Meanwhile, Ben 4 trading with Swift as the top lane. Junglers have become the top laners, and Swift says, get the hell out of my lane.
Athena is trying so hard. But up on Sky.
Caught by the hook, drops an equalizer. Ben 4 is going to have to walk over that as Amazing J gets chunked down. Here he comes. Might try to turn this back as there is the depth charge on cooldown, and they managed to get it. Meanwhile, Newbee making a play on the top side of the map. They don't have a minion, but Swift from the brush suddenly finds himself in a very scary situation. He's CC locked and gets demolished. No chance to make it over that wall.
This guy's gonna have to pay for his crimes the first time around. You know, the red buff steals it this time around. He doesn't even. He's doing his other camp.
Red buff doesn't steal it. It burns it down to 1.
Okay.
So it takes an active ability use as Athena walks into a charm. Ooh, that hurts.
Pretty sure red buff steals it. I'll tell you right now.
Skill shot.
I don't know if he wanted that.
Yeah, he's chunked down to half. Let's see where Athena is. He finally catches up. Equalizer is right on top of IMay. They're forced to back out. Athena finally catches up, but it's Swift that he sees as Road dies to Coco. Spirit Rush is able to keep up with the separated IMay, and they find that pick.
And the one game they decide to move towards the Baron. They're not going to be looking towards the Baron. Coco.
Yeah, looking for the charm.
Oh, they're looking for the fight.
Off with the pass, and this is a collapse from 3 directions. Ben 4, separated from his team, is trying to fight. IMay looks for Sky. That's Ben 4 dying on the side as they manage to trade 1-for-1. Top 4 jungle, but that is smiteless. Amazing J eats a charm, but he's nice and tanky at this point, and traps will lock them in their own jungle.
Now, this could be great for Newbee, or it could be a disaster. The taking down the jungle for Ben 4 means that they can look towards the Baron. Oh, but they can lose the fight.
Catches Swift. He's on top of a trap, though. Depth charge onto Coco, and he has no ultimate. Athena's exhausted as he leaps in, but turns it around. Zanya stalls this out. Redemption tries to top it off. Swift looks for Jin Zhao and will almost get it, but he flashes over the wall. Swift pursues and does not get the kill. Jin Zhao is still alive. Athena, meanwhile, has been cleaning up. LWX is doing work, but he has got the cooldown reset on top of Zanya, so there's nothing to save him. Oh, goodness. Moore doesn't fire out the inner flame, and it ends up being 3 by Swift with Ebola.
This is a great one.
That's an equalizer on top of 3. Ben 4 is burning away. He's healed and kept alive, and Amazing J takes the brunt of the damage in order to knock up Coco and prevent him from chasing right away. A noble sacrifice, but a sacrifice nonetheless.
That was such a good Rumble ulti. I was wondering whether it was going to be vertical or horizontal to cut out the lane completely. He really just cut the lane down and made it very easy for Coco to be able to get the charm, and now they're on Baron.
Yeah, Ben 4 is super low health. He's going to have to find a way in here, and it's already down to 4,000, 3,000. They're burning through. Ben 4 is too late. Baron picked up. Athena is exhausted, and Swift scares him away. There's no chance for IMay to trade it out, and Jin Zhao
is there an exit strategy?
Might be looking for the MVP outplay here.
That was a crit.
They have to get away from Swift, but he follows up. Arcane Shift isn't going to get you out of this one, as IMay are running for their lives. The Polo cooldown, dodge it, Ben 4, or Flash. That's also a good option.
It's a good dodge.
Yeah, that works. But They've got Baron, Newbee. They didn't lose a single member over the course of that engage. And now with a wave of minions pushing in, they're going to look for this inhibitor.
Yeah, there we go. This is going to be a big win for Newbee to be able to take this. And the inhib, as you mentioned, these are great fights coming around overall. And the exhausts are piling onto Athena.
Yeah.
Even though...
Yeah, and Athena drops a dagger and goes forward, which means Amazing J has to walk out. Meanwhile, Coco looks for the assassination Zhonya's. He's buying time. LWX finishes off the inhib as it's chaos, and they line themselves up. They manage to drop Coco.
Low.
Athena's still up, but he's bullet in the back. Swift is looking for it, but he just can't quite find it. And Sky shreds it through. Amazing J goes down. LWX gets the auto. Jin Zhao keeps Ben 4 alive, but Amazing J on respawn is forced to flash away. The inhib drops, but that's Newbee winning the fight. They've got one minion. Excuse me, they've got a cannon. Baron times perfectly as the minion wave rolls in.
They're going for it.
4 versus 3. Newbee trying to end a 4-game losing streak as they press forward. Swift is still so huge, and Jin Zhao is tossing these shots out. LWX is in the back firing shots. That's teleport being used by Sky. He's going to be topped up to full as the next super minion is on the Nexus turret. True Shot Barrage is not enough to clear out this wave completely as the Nexus turret goes low. Swift is still waiting in the back. He leaps forward. The Nexus turret is still standing, and he gets pulled back in as the Nexus turret goes down. The game is still going, but the Nexus itself has been laid bare.
They can just win these fights. This is ridiculous from Newbee.
Knock up. The equalizer is on cooldown. Jin Zhao's trying to kite it out. Swift is still so tanky, though. He's running so quickly. And Jin Zhao, you don't want to chase Rengar into the jungle. Or maybe he does.
It depends on how much HP.
Can Arena deal with that many super minions?
She should be fine, especially since her team's going to be able to back. They have to help her out.
All right, minion wave spawns in time, and they get the Elder Dragon.
Yep.
70 seconds for Baron to respawn with the Baron instead. Swift is going to get some damage there. There's teleport. He drops Randuin, sorry. Amazing J gets in. That's redemption. Amazing J is not able to get the steal. Athena goes in and Zhonya's doesn't use, or actually he did use the ultimate. Ben 4 kites it out, and they drop Athena, and Newbee might be winning this fight. It's up to Jin Zhao. He's kiting it out as best he can. Coco goes into the front as he's going to drop to Jin Zhao. He's doing damage on the side, but Swift pursues. Jin Zhao's got the double kill. It's currently 3 versus 3. However, it's Baron versus Elder.
And you know who has straight path through the middle.
Make their way to the inhib, which means LWX can start poking at it from that turret. Amazing J fires out as there's the collateral damage to top them off.
Here we go.
Hook is going to find LWX, and they're all layered up, but they're also on top of the equalizer. Athena in the back kills LWX. He's Zhonya's to stall it out, but it's a reset from Sky. Dies to Coco, who's kiting it on the far side, but Jin Zhao has been firing shots across the bow. He's able to clean up LWX and Sky, and now Swift. Triple kill for Jin Zhao at only the cost of Athena and IMay. The late game team fighting team wins a late game team fight.
Hey Dom, have I seen this game before?
I feel like I've seen this game before.
Yeah, I think himself out of there, and that's a little bit too much to ask
for.
So he's going to be looking for the rest of his team to be able to push that in. That being said...
Yeah, he flashes as well. That was a bit overextension. 70 seconds for the Baron, and Swift is going to be up in just the same amount of time. However, he'll have to race out of base, whereas you're going to be certain IMay will be sitting on that pit. Perfectly lined up. I had Ben 4 in the front, has to leave it back. Swift gets in, but he's got a GA. Ace in the hole finds Jin Zhao. He's zoned out. Athena tries to get the execution. Ben 4 flashes, but doesn't have enough. Amazing J is zoning in the front. Athena tries to follow onto LWX, but he doesn't have enough. Does not get the Zhonya's, and he goes down. Oh, man. He's going to try to get back up, though, and popped by LWX on respawn. Meanwhile, the flash over the wall. Jin Zhao is dead. Amazing J will drop, and LWX has done what he has needed. Redemption will be timed to heal up Amazing J, but there is just not enough tankiness. He drops to LWX. It's currently 1 versus 3.
That is game right there. These are long death timers coming out of IMay 4 members. Unless if we expect Road to be a beast on that.
He's going for it. He's no way. There's no way.
Yeah,
double super minions. They're attacking the minions right now. They've got to go through the minion wave.
Nah, this is over. LWX, he does way too much damage at the moment. Lulu is not going to be it. They're even putting Rengar up there.
Swift is down there as well. LWX is turning onto the Nexus. Road is going to have to fight Rengar 1 versus 1. But Newbee, 53 minutes in, have ended their 4-game losing streak against IMay.
That was powerful, and you know Road's going to be upset. Take a look at these people's faces. That's the 3rd time.
Place your bets on more than 15 esports games. Deposit and withdraw easily using many worldwide payment methods. Place your bets live while enjoying the game. We offer 24/7 support and bonuses for every new user. Bet now on ArcaneBet.com.